Now, if you've pitched for some business and you didn't win it, do you do anything else, or do you just leave it there? And that's what we're talking about today in episode 727 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice. It's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, this was inspired by a post on LinkedIn. It was James Watt, I think his name is, the Brewdog founder, and his wife Georgia Toffolo, I think that's how you say her name. James's company, were pitching for a marketing agency. A certain marketing agency didn't get the job, but what they did do a couple of weeks or months later was send him a hat that said, "We didn't work with blah blah marketing agency." So it's a really playful, funny, creative thing to do. And in his LinkedIn post, he said, just on that act alone, because it's a creative company, he said, "I'm hiring you next time for something." What a genius idea. And it is a genius idea. And I think this is rejection remarketing. So when somebody says no, how can you remarket them, but in a playful way? So we're not talking about being desperate and dropping the price. "Oh, you're sure, blah, blah, blah," trying to negotiate. Nothing like that. We're talking about a bold, confident move to remarket them further down the track. Sending your buyer something, as in this instance here, is probably the best way to do it, because if you send an email or something like that, it can get lost. It doesn't take a lot of effort. But if you have an actual physical thing, you can send them. And it doesn't have to be a hat per se, but very nice touch, very cool. But something that shows that you spent time and effort thinking about this buyer and reaching out to them in the right circumstances, as here, it can potentially turn that person into a future buyer where they've said no before. So the thing really in today's episode is just to challenge your presumption, your framing around when you get rejected. It's not necessarily when you stop marketing that buyer, but you just have to be creative and think differently about how you do it. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow in episode 728, something else I saw recently, and trust me, with 700 plus episodes of this podcast, I feel like I've seen pretty much everything in sales and selling. This thing, very cool, very simple, ish, but you'll see why tomorrow. If it's simple enough for you, I definitely can't do it, sadly, but maybe you can. We'll cover that in tomorrow's episode. That's it for this one. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.